Well, it was really hard for me. I had my first surgery when I was 7 weeks old. At 3 weeks, I was diagnosed with tetralogy of Fallot, and I wasn't allowed to cry for the next 5 weeks. It was a decision between life or death. When I was 7, they replaced my valve with a pig valve. I remember most the very first time I walked since my surgery. I was happy when I done that because it meant I got to leave the hospital soon. And it was also really hard for my restrictions. I couldn't throw, I couldn't run, I couldn't do many things for a long time. And that was just hard for me. And I have to know when I have to stop and stop. I gotta, even if I want to keep doing it, I really gotta stop. I realized that when I started hyperventilating at wrestling. Lost hearing in one ear, and I got moderate hearing loss, and the doctor tried to put a tube in my ear when I got another surgery for my tonsils, and it just made it worse. Well, I really didn't like having to lay in that hospital bed most of the time. I usually, I'm not very comfortable after a while when I'm laying down like that. Every once in a while it hurts when doctors are pulling like needles out of you, and it's just pretty hard.
Well, this is our friend Jackson Flannery, and actually his mom is sitting on the front row, and we just love this boy. How old are you now, Jackson?
9.
9 years old. So, did you know, we've been learning in Promise Land about God, but did you know that your heart beats 103,609 times a day? Did you know that?
No,
that's a lot, huh? But Jackson's heart, he was born with a defect. And can you tell everybody what that was again?
Tetralogy of Fallot.
Okay. And that meant that his heart was not getting the oxygen that it needed. And yet we're really thankful the doctors were able to do something about that, huh?
Very thankful.
What was the hardest thing about what you did?
Well, probably just the pain after the surgery. Yeah, that was really hard.
Yeah, I'd like to ask Lindy that same question, but yeah. But Jackson, what were anything good that happened out of it? Was there anything good?
Well, the support that people gave me, like everybody prayed for us, and there was one girl named Courtney who made a car wash to raise a fundraiser to raise money for me.
That's awesome. That's so cool. You know, God, He's amazing, isn't He?
Yes.
We've been learning in Promise Land lots of things about God. And God is our healer. God is our provider. God is our life giver. And I want to give something to you, Jackson. You've meant a lot to me. We went and prayed with him before his surgery, and I think he gave us more joy than we gave him. And he's a delight, and he's a delight to his parents. But the book of Philippians is what Pastor Mark has been talking about, and it's actually a letter that was written by a man named Paul. And it's kind of hard for kids to read, right? Well, this year when we went to Hume Lake, all of the Wagon Train kids were given a Bible that looks like this. And it helps kids see and understand and be able to understand what God is saying to them at an early age. And one of the things that, this is Paul here, he's in chains and he's in prison, and it was not being fun. But he said this, he said, God will take our weak and our mortal bodies and change them into glorious bodies like His own. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So all of us can get really excited about that because, you know, I'm going to have a new body too. And God is going to take care of us and He's going to protect us. And we are so proud of Him. And I think you guys all should give Him a great big hand.